Alright, hello everybody, I am Panda and I just got God Eater 3 and I've been playing it for a little bit and all the recordings that I had are useless. So, we're gonna go through the loadout here, which I think is the best place to start when looking at some of the new changes that they've been working on. Now, as you can see here, we have three of the what are now called burst darts. They're not blood darts anymore, they're burst darts. You gotta be in burst mode in order to use them, but they're basically the same thing. This is the improved normal ground attack here, and we have two new weapons, which are, I think it's the dual blades and the crescent moon. I could be wrong, but basically the dual blades, they form together into a pike, and then you use up your stamina and you keep hitting the monsters and you eventually power up. So it really benefits on maintaining that pike form, which constantly takes your stamina. And then we have the crescent moon, which basically has a switch, no switch X. It's kind of like a switch axe in a way, but it turns into like a bit of a battle axe, and you do a lot of really powerful hits when you're right in front of the monster. So it's a pretty cool weapon, really kind of heavy and sluggish to use, but it's really powerful. And then what they added was the ray gun or laser gun, which it's kind of like Zarya's laser in Overwatch. The longer you fire it, the stronger it gets. And this replaced the blast gun actually, and you can use the Oracle reserve that we had on the blast gun to store a lot of Oracle and get a really powerful laser out, just constantly firing. So I think it's a very cool addition to our little arsenal. And finally, this is where you can switch whatever effects are triggered when you use the engage, which is basically you stay near the Aragami, and eventually there's a little circle that builds up, and then you basically link with someone and you both get a little bit of a power buff, and you get one of these effects here that you can equip. So what we're gonna do is, and yes, here's the bullets, which actually are kind of cool. You can now have custom bullets alongside the standard bullets, and there's like a bit of a cost here, so if you do make some really powerful shots, you're just gonna basically you can't have too many of those. So I think it adds a bit of depth to your loadout and kind of makes it a little more unique in a way. So I'm actually really excited to try all of that out if I ever get around to, because I was never really a fan of the bullet customizer, but I have made some bullets in my time. So right now I guess I will go into battle with the dual blades to kind of show them off and show off some of the new mechanics that we have going on. Alright, so here I am, a bit deep on the storyline, but I don't think it should matter too much. So I'm going to show you a bit of the new mechanics that we have. The most noticeable is the fact that you can dash across the map like that. It's pretty cool. Shields raised. It's very useful to get up close to Aragami. And these are the dual blades. I'm getting my butt kicked a little bit here, but so that's my second combo. Slash and stab, very similar to the short sword in a way. I think that's why I kind of taken a liking to these weapons a lot. And the special ability is that you can turn it into a pike like that, and then kind of smash your head against the keyboard basically, and really do some cool stuff with this. If you hit enough enemies in pike form, it'll power up and you'll do additional damage, so that's very nice. And it's all about having a lot of stamina, so you want to switch into the pike form when you're full on stamina, and if possible you want to have stamina boost. As you can see, I have a little bit of a boost, but it's not too much. It's too close. That's probably my first complaint that I've had, is that I feel like I have to be really close to things in order to hit them. But there are, I guess the combos are a bit more, whatchamacallit. Oh. Yeah, so like your second attack, which is, I guess, I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller, so with the triangle. It's a bit more of a moving forward-y kind of thing, and then squares more for being stationary. At least that's what I've noticed from the new weapons and everything, so. The other thing that's cool is the way you block. We have a blocking animation now, instead of just standing still like a turret, rotating 360 degrees. I thought that was pretty nice. Next I will use the Crescent Moon, I think it's called. Alright. So now I am set up to fight one of the good old boys with the new good old weapon, so... Alright, here's the Crescent Blade, Crescent Moon, whatever you want to call it. It's a very big boy. Combo's a little bit, this is the first combo, here's the second move. It's a bit more of a, like, you know, going forward a bit. More of a vertical strike. And then I can switch into Battle Axe, which is, yeah, very powerful. Multi-hits, those are always good. So now we're gonna go fight the Kongu. Here's my activating resonance. I'm gonna try to shoot at it with sniper shots. My aiming's terrible, but it's alright. I'm used to using a shotgun anyway. Very cool combos so far, at least on the air and everything. Also, I guess that being able to see those numbers like that, I don't know if I did. I just played God Eater 2. But numbers are good. I can finally see, it's really easy to see. Not that it wasn't, but anyways. Yeah. That's all there is to the Crescent Moon. It's actually pretty fun to use. Very powerful, very simple to use. I wouldn't say it's probably one of my favorites, but I clearly prefer the dual blades over the Crescent Moon. But yeah, it's pretty fun to use. Hopefully you got from my really shabby gameplay, hopefully you got a little bit on, you know, both of the weapons. And yeah, overall it's God Eater, and if you like God Eater, you'll like this. I also noticed that there don't seem to be origami bullets. That might be a bit of a downside. I know that I like to just shoot them out, but that's alright. A little more, like everybody's been saying, basically, I'm just a broken record at this point. Enhanced gameplay, a little bit better mechanics, overall it's been really polished. Very God Eatery and very just, it's just fun, man. So if you want to wait for a sale or buy it right away, that's up to you, but I do recommend that you get this game if you were thinking about it. So it's really a lot of fun for the Monster Hunting series of games. So glad we get to see more like these, and I will see you later. Happy hunting.